Have you ever been mistaken for someone else, only for it to spark a full-blown drama online? Well, that's exactly what happened when a TikTok beauty influencer got mistaken for none other than James Charles at a rare beauty event. Trust me, you won't want to miss how it all went down. Let's start with the man at the center of all this drama, Daus Mendoza. If you're active on TikTok, chances are you've seen his brutally honest beauty reviews. Unlike some of the other big names in the beauty world, like Michaela or Glamzilla, who tend to rave about every product they try, Daus has made a name for himself by keeping it real and brutally honest. He's not afraid to tell it like it is, even when the product isn't up to par. And that's what has earned him so much respect in the beauty community.
This is $35. Drunk Elephant Bronzing Glow Drops are $38. Well, shit. However will you decide. I don't tan, I don't bronze. I'm gonna put a shit ton of fucking foundation and concealer over this. So to me, there's just no point in this. You know what? I guess if you're a no makeup kind of bitch, then this would work for you. Or if you just like want to go out and you're like that type of bitch that loves getting tans and your body's tan but your face isn't tan, so you need to throw something on so that you won't look crazy, then this will work for you. Otherwise, it's just a no for me. But if you love to follow those trends where like those bitches mix the fucking bronzing drops into the moisturizer and apply that shit in their face, then you know, this is $3 cheaper than the Drunk Elephant one, so.
Daus's authenticity stands out in an industry filled with sponsored content and glowing reviews. He's built his reputation by being genuine, and that's why his fans trust him. Over the years, he's collaborated with major brands and even partnered with beauty companies like Glamlight for his own collection, which has been met with many reviews from fellow beauty gurus.
Is the new Daus X Glamlight collection really worth your little gold coins? So let's find out. First off, you guys, this packaging. Okay, we must talk about it. Y'all, it is giving. It's the red box with Daus's name on the front, and then we have him just plastered all in the center of the box. Literally iconic. First in his collection, we have his iconic mirror. Literally love the logo on it and the flame. Super cute. For starters, I think I want to hop into his eyeshadow palette, you guys. Let me open it for y'all. It has such beautiful colors. Y'all know how I feel about Glamlight's eyeshadow formula, so I already know.
After about 2 years of Daus telling me his collection is finally out, you guys, this is the Daus Mendoza X Glamlight collection, and this looks incredible. Off with the PR box, it has his face all in it, and then you open it up like this, and it has all three of his looks, and then when you put this down, all the product is inside. This PR box is literally...
Let's unbox the Daus and Glamlight collection! Oh my gosh, this is my first time unboxing it, and Daus, congratulations! Waist wear! I've known about this collection for so long, and to see it finally come to life, this is the next generation of beauty, and I'm so proud of you. Daus, you have to sign this for me! Oh my gosh! So when you open it, this is what's in it. You have a lip kit, which I will be trying. Snatch.
I have the entire Daus Mendoza X Glamlight makeup collection, but is this makeup collection worth your little gold coins? Well, bitch, let's find out. Okay, we're gonna start off with the Daus eyeshadow palette. Goodbye, we don't need her anymore. And I love how simple yet so pretty this packaging is. And when you open it up, here is the color story if you've been living under a rock. Yes, that is fucking sickening. So a lot of you guys don't know this, but I actually used to work with Glamlight. So I know about this collection since last year, girl. I saw the color story, I saw the blush samples, the branding powder samples, and seeing how everything turned out, Daus fucking ate this collection.
He has over 5 million followers on TikTok. Daus worked hard and built his brand from the ground up, and it's clear he's not about to let anyone mess with his hard-earned success. Back then, the beauty community was buzzing with beauty boys, and Daus, like so many others, was often put in the same category as James Charles. After all, both of them were young, talented, and gaining attention for their makeup skills, so it was easy for fans and even critics to lump them together. But here's the catch. James Charles wasn't just any beauty influencer. He was a controversial figure with a history of scandals that plagued his career. So, when Daus was constantly compared to James, it wasn't exactly a compliment. Daus quickly realized that being linked to someone with such a turbulent public image could hurt his own growth, especially since he was trying to make a name for himself based on his authenticity and no-nonsense approach to beauty. Now, let's talk about the incident that sparked this entire drama. It was a glamorous rare beauty event where some of the biggest names in beauty gathered to celebrate, network, and of course look fabulous. Among the crowd is Daus Mendoza. But things take a sharp turn when Nick from Love Island USA walks up to Daus and calls him James Charles. To make things worse, after Daus corrects him, Nick just laughs it off and walks away with his group of friends. Now, Daus is left offended. The frustration, it didn't just fade. It exploded into a reaction that the internet couldn't ignore. And of course, Daus wasn't about to let the incident slide without speaking his mind. He took to his second TikTok account and posted a video where he went off on Nick from Love Island USA. Daus didn't hold back. He let the world know exactly how offended he was by the mix-up and how it wasn't just a simple mistake, but a personal jab at him. But as we all know, once something hits the internet, it's there to stay. Daus's video quickly went viral. Fans and haters flooded the comments, and the drama took off like wildfire.
I knew I felt bloated today, but I didn't know I looked that bloated. I'm at the Red Video event. This dumbass skinny guy named Nicholas or whatever, Nikolai ass, is here, and I was walking past him and he just calls me a name of somebody really famous that I do not look like, and he didn't even say the first and last name of this person, meaning he knows this person as a friend. But here's the reality: is they don't follow each other. This person is gay as meaning if you don't follow each other but you know this person and you were calling me this person as if like you knew him, what have y'all done in the past? Not only that, why the f are you calling me him? I look nothing like him. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not that bloated. Look, he's right there over here. He must think I'm him again. He's literally cracked out. Seriously, like this is what the girls are into nowadays. He's 5'9" and slow as you bitches can do better. I just can't believe that bitches are actually obsessed with that. Like that's weird, disgusting, and stupid and slow. Like what is he even doing here? He's probably somebody's +1.
The comment section was two-sided. On one side, you had people defending Daus, and on the other, you had viewers pointing out that the resemblance was too strong to ignore, and maybe Daus was overreacting, blowing a minor mistake out of proportion. Nick was definitely not saying it as an insult. They look alike. Point blank period. Daus made something out of nothing. Because it's James Charles, his secret animosity towards James Charles is getting out of hand. Nick said it because he genuinely doesn't know him. Y'all are dragging it. For real, the switch up is crazy. Like, God forbid someone gets offended when they get compared to a predatory. There was no need for him to get online and drag him. That was childish ASF. Daus pretended he didn't know Nick when he clearly did just to be petty because Nick didn't know Daus, and just off how he reacted to getting misnamed, he had this coming low-key. With the beat, they look similar. When you don't know either of them, glimpsing there wouldn't be the hugest difference. It was a mistake. Correct him and move on. Don't say he must be gay because he got your name mixed up. He does look like James Charles. Before I knew who Daus was, I would always confuse the two. Also, why is he trying to call James fat? So weird. But here's where things get complicated. Despite all the drama, Daus has reviewed James's products in the past. This raises a bit of a conflict. On one hand, Daus is trying to distance himself from James's name and the predatory controversies tied to it. But reviewing James's makeup is indirectly supporting his brand and putting money in his pocket. So this raises the question, if Daus is so adamant about not being compared to James, why is he still engaging with his products? Is Daus just doing his job as an influencer, reviewing products he gets sent? Or is there something deeper going on that he needs to address? Especially if he wants to keep his brand distinct from James's?
Welcome to part 2 of doing a full face of influencer-owned makeup brands. I just finished setting my face and you can still see the painted Create paint that I used for blush beaming through. I don't even think I'm gonna have to use a powder blush. But now it's time for bronzer, and I'm gonna go with the one size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio.
As if the drama surrounding Daus wasn't already messy enough, fake photoshopped comments started circulating online. These comments, which were clearly doctored, claimed to show Daus making derogatory remarks about a fellow influencer, Olandria. The internet, being the internet, quickly latched onto these fake comments, and they spread like wildfire. People were outraged, and the situation became even more toxic as these fabricated screenshots fueled more hatred and confusion. And Daus decided to address it. He took to Instagram to set the record straight. In his post, Daus wrote, "First and foremost, I want to address a fake Photoshop comment circulating online that falsely shows me calling Olandria a derogatory name. This is completely untrue. I never said that, and I would never disrespect a woman in that way. My legal team is already aware of this and is handling the matter." On Thursday night at an event, Nick from Love Island repeatedly taunted me, calling me the name of a controversial public figure multiple times. After I clarified who I was, he turned to his group and laughed, which felt dismissive and hurtful. I have so proudly built my own name and career from nothing but the ground up. So, this particular name calling was especially hurtful because it was something that has been an issue with beauty boys in the makeup community being compared to this particular person in a form of bullying and harassment. It drew comparisons to someone that I simply am not. I posted a video in the moment out of my frustration and anger, but took it down after I had a minute to step back and clear my head. I didn't want to give this any more life, but I have to speak up when completely edited images are being posted of me disrespecting a woman I don't know about and have never met. I don't know Nick, and I didn't watch this season of Love Island. I have already moved forward from this and wish him nothing but the best. If he ever wants to embrace glam, hopefully now he knows my actual name. I'm grateful for everyone who has reached out with kind words and support. Your messages mean more to me than you know. What if Daus has turned this whole situation into a bigger win for his brand? Well, here's where the power of humor and self-awareness could have really played in his favor. Instead of letting the mix-up spiral into an intense, emotional video, Daus could have taken a lighter and more playful approach to the situation. Imagine if he posted a video saying something like, "So apparently I'm the new James Charles? If you thought I was James, here's something that's 100% Daus and showcases his makeup brand." It would have kept the video light, entertaining, and branded, all while providing an authentic way to reassert his identity as his own person in the beauty industry. This is a classic example of how influencers can turn negative situations into positive branding moments. We've seen it countless times with other creators who've used controversy to their advantage, whether it's by addressing the issue with humor or by using it as a launchpad for new projects. When done right, it not only shifts the narrative, but also increases engagement.
Let's get a few things straight. Like, Daus, you do look like James Charles. I'll insert some pictures here, but there is a resemblance there. I don't really understand why you're getting offended. Well, I know why you're getting offended. James Charles has predatory allegations, so maybe that's why. You guys are also both in the same beauty space, so maybe that's why you don't want to be compared to. But honestly, I just seen this as like a great marketing opportunity. Oh, you look like James Charles, and he's like, oh my god, ew. But instead you could be like, oh no, I'm not James Charles, I'm actually Daus, and I also do makeup. I also just came out with my own brand. I would love to send it to you and your girlfriend. You guys should check it out. It's so nice to meet you. But no, you ruined that opportunity by being a fucking bitch, and now you're getting slammed on the internet. So I think that you deserve that, and you should learn how to grow up. Those are my thoughts. I also found it funny that you acted like you didn't know who he was. Like, yes you do. I don't even watch Love Island, and I know who Nick is. You're a liar. Missed opportunity! Missed opportunity!
Hold up. Daus is mad about being accidentally called James Charles, but didn't he literally steal James Charles' nachos? Check the clip. Does that look familiar? Let's compare it to the original while we're at it. I don't know, calling James Charles bloated, all this, being mad that you got confused, like James Charles is giving hater, and also trying to accuse Nick of being in the closet just because he called you James Charles, baby. Everyone knows who James Charles is. He's not unknown. He's more known than you. No shade. But I don't know, I had an issue with Daus, but it's just like, you're letting the fame get your head. You're getting way too cocky, you're getting way too full of yourself. Like, I just, no. Like, you're doing a lot. Like, no, that's why you deleted the video, because you're doing a lot. And, you and James do look alike, like, y'all have the same, like, a close skin tone. Y'all both have black hair. Like, y'all both wear makeup and are gay boys and are twinks. And y'all both are skinny. So I'm confused on why we're calling James bloated. Like, y'all both are skinny. Like, come on now.
Fans love to see how their favorite influencers handle challenges. And when they show they can rise above negativity, it makes them more relatable and admired. For Daus, this could have been the perfect opportunity to promote his work in a way that felt authentic to his brand, instead of the drama fizzling out into an online feud. Unfortunately, the moment passed, but who knows? Daus could very well use a similar situation in the future to turn a potential mess into a massive branding win. So there you have it. What started as a simple mistake turned into a full-blown viral drama, and Daus Mendoza found himself at the center of it all. From being mistaken for James Charles to addressing fake comments and ultimately reflecting on his actions. How often do we see influencers turning negative situations into something that boosts their career? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more celebrity drama. See you next time.